At our next fight out, we have Robert Whittaker versus Paulo Costa. Robert Whittaker, coming off that absolute beating from Dricus du Plessis, lost the first round and got KO'd in the second round, and that matchup really exposed Whittaker for many flaws that he has in his game. The jab from the southpaw position was one. But not just that, Robert Whittaker never goes to the body. He literally is a headhunter and a leg kicker. That's all he goes to. If you actually look at Whittaker's stats before that matchup and in that matchup, this dude only goes to the head and legs. And if you actually watch my breakdown video, I did a breakdown breaking down how Dricus du Plessis found the finish against Robert Whittaker. You guys should watch that video, because I think it's very good and very informative the way I analysed that matchup. And yeah, Robert Whittaker, a headhunter, and I do think that he will come in with a better game plan than he did against Dricus du Plessis. I think that he will have analysed that fight, and he will have, maybe cleaned up some of those flaws of headhunting too much. And Paulo Costa, on the other hand, very powerful striker, goes to the body very well, mid-combination, starts combinations to the body and then comes up high. That's kind of how he finds his finishes. Has some decent leg kicks, has some nice switch kicks to the body, nice head kicks, goes up high with all of his strikes. I like the diversity he works with in his strikes by going to the legs, by going to the body, and by going to the head. Unlike Robert Whittaker, he is more of a headhunter and a leg kicker. But in my opinion, Robert Whittaker is the more skillful guy in this matchup. I think he can time takedowns on Paulo Costa. Yes, Paulo Costa is a very hard guy to keep down, but I do think that he can gas out Paulo Costa. I don't think Paulo Costa has a major cardio issue, but obviously if this fight extends, it's going to favour Robert Whittaker, especially going into that second round. And Robert Whittaker, I think that he will be able to utilise a more sitting on the outside approach and kind of like pick his shots when Paulo Costa comes in, uses like lengthy jab. His jab is absolutely beautiful. He was out jabbing Israel Adesanya with like an 8-inch reach deficit, so his jab is very good. His boxing has improved a lot, even though against Dricus du Plessis it didn't look the best, but his boxing has improved. He's been working with guys that in the Olympics in Australia, so yeah, his boxing has improved in his last few fights, but I am going to side with Robert Whittaker. I think that he will be able to utilise a, on the outside approach and kind of pick his shots very well when Paulo Costa is putting on the pressure like he does in most of his fights. So yeah, give me Robert Whittaker by decision in this matchup.